Oh, good afternoon, everyone. Sorry about that. I just got to get that ending right. Switch over. Oh, it's Sunday afternoon here in my beautiful part of the world. As you can see, the sun's going down. We've passed the winter solstice here in Australia, and we're now getting into those longer days. And it's great to see. Let's get a little thing happening here. Where are we? Sunday afternoon chat. I had it here before. It's gone away. So there you go. Bit of Sunday afternoon live chat. I've got the wireless mic on, of course. I'm sitting down here having a cup of tea, and we got. Yeah, thanks, Roger. Roger, I must apologise for last night, mate. I started watching and commenting, but then I just flaked it, mate. I didn't watch all your stream, sadly. I would have liked to, but I was just so darn tired. It wasn't funny. But kudos for you getting up there and doing a live stream for what, 3.5 hours, three, almost 4 hours or something like that. In the chat, everyone was saying. Yeah, you're right, Stylesy. It just seems to go so quick. So what I'll do, I'm going to bring the other camera in. Well, it's actually not the other camera; it's the old computer. And so you basically got two views. I've got the two computers networked now, so I can use the second computer. I could have somebody else sitting there beside me, something like that. Oh, Roger, look at that! 3 hours and 49 minutes. That's all by yourself. That's absolutely fantastic, Roger. I'm glad you cranked out a live stream. I reckon you should do a few more. I reckon knock it out of the ballpark figure, mate. It's absolutely fantastic. Yeah. So we're over the winter solstice. There's still a lot happening here in the background. It's a bit because the sun's a bit bright at the moment. There's still a lot happening with my wife's shed. Yeah, Roger, absolutely the longest one by far. There we go. Yeah, well, we don't like to compare ourselves too much to Aussie. We know we know what we do and we're happy with it. This live stream this afternoon is I just threw it together. I just decided to do it just out to see what it looks like in the afternoon, during an afternoon session, so to speak. I've moved a few things around with the forklift and the help of my wife. After having a cup of tea, I might even do something physical. I've got the other camera going there. Oh, hang on, not quite. I do have the other camera going, but I'm just going to sit here and have a bit of a chat and say good day to anyone. If you've got a question in the chat for what we do here or what I'm about, throw it in the chat and I'll answer it to the best of my ability. But to give you an overview, I'm restoring a steamroller. And the steamroller was built in 1926 by John Fowler and Company. And in fact, we should be able to show a photo because I've got one. There's a background. There we go. But that's not going to... How am I going to do this? No, that's not. That's the shed. There's the steamroller. That's the thumbnail. If I take myself off, I'm going to mute the audio. And tell you what, if we minimise it, edit name, change avatar. All right, how can we show this? Let's go minimalistic mode. No. All right. Don't worry, folks, I'm a professional. And if I minimise, let's maximise. Volume, hide. Yeah, no. All right, okay. Should be the way of doing it. Yeah. Well, we've got two there, Stylesy. That's my wife's car in the background. Yeah. And I've got the Ute. The Ute's just out of picture at the moment. I can get the other camera set up and get it going. But yeah, we got two, and the forklift. Hello, my wife's in the chat. Hello. Jesse, good afternoon. Hello, welcome. Better drink my tea before it goes cold. I like hot tea. I don't know about some people. But right, okay. Now, let me... Oh, you can, Emma, if you want to walk in on the live stream, you can. If you're in the area, you can drop in and say hello. That's all right. No, look, Emma, if you want to drop in, you're most welcome to. Come and have a chat. We'll throw the kettle on for you. It's not a problem. You're at Caboolture. Just recent, not far away from me is the Caboolture Historic Village. That's where I live. Anyone can find me. And they're having an event on today. Yeah, Emma, come on in. You can sit down and have a chat. We've got two microphones here and two computers. We can sit you down and sit side by side and talk away about steamrollers and have a cup of tea. Have another one. So cheers, everybody. Excuse me. So just before we went live, the wife and I moved a few things around after we were marking out some stuff. And my wife said, we're getting ready, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, Emma, we've got chocolate biscuits and all, so come on in, have a chat. I lost my train of thought. I'm too busy thinking about food. And this is melting. Now, if you guys are not from around here, I'm in Australia. We're doing well, Jesse. Thanks for asking. Yeah, cool, man. Jesse, where are you from? I haven't seen you in the chat before. Normally, I do a live stream on a Tuesday night, and a bunch of people join in. I do sometimes have guests on the live stream, whether it's from another part of Australia or so on. And a little bit later on, I'll throw the link up to the chat. But thanks for being here. As you can see, I've got a lathe behind me. I've got a milling machine. I've got the usual tools that you need to do a restoration like this. Oh, cool, man. That's excellent. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, this live stream was, like I said, just thrown together and thought I'd do it this afternoon. And cheers, everyone. Excuse me. Down with a cup of tea. I'll be with you all. Bye. Right, now that's done, cup of tea's done. We'll talk a bit more. The other thing I wanted to do here was the platform I'm using, Restream, has a couple of new features, and I wanted to have a go at those. I know you can do it offline, but it's always good to do it online and interact with your audience and just get a live response. And share screen. Right, okay. Cancel that. Right, I'll bring up a photo of the steamroller. That way everyone knows exactly what's going on. Now, just bear with me while I'll show a whole photo. Way back when. It was 17. Oh, there it is now. See all. And now I need to get more organised, that's for sure. Now my wife says that. That way I can easily display photographs and whatever else. Yeah. It's not even working. Where can I easily find a photo? Yeah, Styles, you're absolutely right. I've got I do have one of those right here. Yeah, double coat Tim Tam. There we go. Absolutely right, Roger. All legends in this chat. Now, I'm really badly organised, and I'm trying to find a photo, which I should have to find very easily. It's a photo I've shown before, and that's not right. Let's right. No, I'm not having any luck here. Any other time I can find it. And well, there we go. That'll do. That's probably a good photo. Now, share the screen. No, invite guest. Share the screen. My Tim Tam is sliding away. Here we go. There it is. Excuse me. Tuesday night, about 8 o'clock, Queensland time. Now, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, folks, I shouldn't do that. Anyway, that's it. On screen is the steamroller that we're restoring. It was built by John Fowler and Company in 1926, exported here to Australia, worked all its life west of Toowoomba in a place called Allara. Up until about 1960, it then sat and languished in a park for another 50 years until it was retrieved out of the park, and yeah, mate, no worries. Go watch your football game. I know you Melbourneites love your NRL. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate it. Just click on the just subscribe to the channel. You'll get a notification when I go live or if I upload a new video. A bit of an ongoing thing, but appreciate your for being here, Jesse. Really do. Thank you. Where it languished in the park and then it got taken out to be restored. However, the first attempt to restore it didn't go to plan. It then got passed on to another gentleman who had similar ideas, but his work and other commitments got in the way, and he held on for about 8 years. Then we, hang on, who's there? Oh, that's me. Then I came into possession of it through a mutual friend, and we've been restoring this ever since. So about 2018 we brought this home. So the last 6 years we've been working on it. Still very much a work in progress, and it's a hobby. It's it's a hobby, and it's a big job. So we are slowly but surely getting ahead. There was a number of things that needed attention, and excuse me again. And as you would expect, for a vehicle that sat out in the open it worked out in the open all of its life. I don't think it was parked under a shed or anything like that. It also sat in a park for 50 years without a cover. So the weather did take its toll. However, no, there's nothing that can't be fixed up with good old ingenuity and remanufacturing of parts, etc., etc. So we are in the process of that, and as I said, we work full-time jobs. This is only a hobby, and it all takes time and a bit of money as well. Thankfully, it hasn't actually taken that much money as yet. I know other projects can take money, and people like to maybe inflate prices to get things done. But when you have, I'm in a very fortunate situation where I have access to certain things which allow me to make this job a lot easier. One of the other things I did when we brought the forklift home, let's take that out. Oh, there it is. That's when we picked it up, just for a split second. In fact, if I take myself out, right, I'll take myself out, you'll see the steamroller come on screen. That's how we picked it up. Now, when I do that, there'll be no audio, so I'll just do it for a few seconds and then I'll come back. Right, so that's the steamroller when we picked it up, when we brought it home. Excuse me. And since then, we've been, of course, I've been involved with road steam for quite a number of years with a club that's local to me, and stop sharing that. Even though I had experience from that and learning, there's still, when you get your own piece of equipment to restore, whether it's a car or motorbike, you still go down the road or metaphorically speaking, and find out information or find out as much as you can. And we've been very fortunate with this steamroller to find out quite a bit of information. There is still some information to find out. Essentially, like when it was built, everything was handwritten. Back in the day, there was no computers. Everything was handwritten. So there is a book, and in this book, it tells you exactly what the customer ordered for the machine, for their specifications. Generally speaking, there is a lot of similarities with a lot of these steamrollers that were built by the same manufacturer. However, as a customer, you could order, various other bits and pieces to your specifications, and that's called the order book, or or engine register, or build sheet. Actually, it's called the engine build sheet. I have made inquiries. Some of this information still exists. However, I've been told that the build sheet for this particular engine does not exist, which is very unfortunate, because it would certainly answer a lot of questions as to what was ordered, how it came, how it was originally configured, and all that sort of thing. It's a bit of an ongoing task. I'm not going to give up on that just because someone says that it's not, it doesn't exist, or they can't find it, or something like that. It still may exist. This information is kept in England, in the Museum of English Rural Life. Now, there is an online section that you can access. However, as good as that has been, it hasn't produced the results I was hoping for. However, we still keep looking, and I haven't tried that hard. I tried for a while and then sort of gave up, and then we'll go back onto it at some stage. I'll do a follow-up again, maybe when I get a bit more, not just more time, but just probably try and narrow the search down. So, or talk directly to someone at the museum. All right, that's the dog barking, and we may have a visitor. So just bear with me, folks. Hang on a second. Well, something's right. No, okay. She's getting all excited. She runs down to the fence and has a chat. Now, if I set up another camera, I can give you a different view. What am I going to do? Yeah, I'm not sure. I had something in mind. Let's bring the other camera in. So that's just from the other computer right beside me. I'm using a wireless microphone here. I'm using the Rode Wireless Go 2. If some of you are familiar with that, that's what's doing the sound. So regardless of whether I'm on the lathe doing something, which actually I'll get the other camera going on the lathe so we can flick over to that. Where are we now? Extra camera, don't mirror, back magic. There we go. So we'll bring that in now. Righto, that's my first. Righto, thanks Jesse, appreciate it. Right, so I've had my first little person who wants to create problems, so I've got rid of them pretty quick. So I'll turn that off, and there's the view. In fact, we'll swap views around. I'll put myself down. No, we'll swap them around. Righto, so there's the view from the lathe. You can obviously see me. I'm set up to do things on the lathe. That camera can also move around if I wanted to put a view, which I will show. Right, so we'll just get. There's just another view. I've turned it around so we can see another part of the shed. Fairly big shed we've got going on here, and still a little bit grainy. I think I might need to sort out the white balance. That's an old cam Handycam, Sony Handycam, something like that. It's about 15 years old or something, or maybe older. Definitely need to. It does it. Look, it does a job. Does a great job. It'll record good video if need be. That's what I used to use it for, and it's just another camera at my disposal. Obviously, as technology gets better, our cameras get better and they see better and all that sort of stuff. You know, the low light quality gets better, and especially with our modern day phones, it's amazing what you can do with those. And I can even use a mobile phone and plug it in and use it as an extra camera if need be. Now, what happens in the shed come summertime, even now, as the sun goes down, it's going to come beaming into here. I can bring the roller doors down and block some of that sun. But being a lovely winter's day, it's quite nice and warm. It'll get cool pretty quick. In summer, though, if I do, as the weather warms up, I will only work up here till about lunchtime or maybe just after, because it just gets too hot. The sun just beams in. But that's the way it is. It's the way it was in the old shed. But yeah, so let's. What are we going to do? Let's move something around. As in, I was probably going to get the Oxy over here, and that's over in the corner. I might just have to move that around a bit. So I'll just get up and move the Oxy around. You'll be able to see me in the distance, and get it over here so I can plan on doing some Oxy cutting on the tender there. So I'll do that, folks, and just stay tuned. Yeah, obviously you can still hear me because I've got the wireless microphone over that side of the shed. Got a few obstacles that I've got to get around. That doesn't take much. Eventually I'm going to put a few more cameras inside, got some different views. Make it easy to switch views, especially if I'm doing machining or something like that. That's better. Now I can get this. It's a bit of a move this to get to that, but it's not. It's only that way because we've got the on at the moment. Hopefully, I'll see there. That's it. Let's give a different view. Right. Cody, g'day mate, how are you? Cool, man. That's excellent. G'day, Becky. Thanks for being here, mate. I'm just doing an impromptu live stream Sunday afternoon. I thought we might have had a guest by now, but I'd say not. I was hoping they would drop in, but anyway, never mind. Thanks everyone for being here. Appreciate the support. I'm just sort of having a bit of a play around here. I'll change angles soon and actually do a bit of work. I'll do a bit of oxycutting, I will. I was going to change angles, wasn't I? Let's do that. Let's bring in, what's that one going to do? Oh, that's the other. There we go. That's it. That's the view from the old computer. That's the second computer, so I can just go over here and I'm on the second computer and you can see the difference. But anyway, it's just, but that also has to do with where the sun is at the moment. So this piece right here is the tender for the steamroller. That's where you stand up and drive it. And in this section down here, we've got water, which you feed into the boiler, and also your coal bunker here, or timber. I know that's not the best sort of view, but we'll change things around here. Let's have a look at that. Oh, there we go. Let's go here. That's better. Yeah, so as you can see, you know, we're breaking the rules of videoing or taking photos. You shouldn't shoot into the sun. You should have the sun behind you while you're doing videos. But anyway, that's the camera. The dog, as you've seen, the dog's just gone down to the gate. So we might actually have a visitor. I'll just go and double check on that. And there we go. Look at that, full screen. Right. Put a few things back on that. We do have a visitor. Oh, we've got another steamroller owner. Visitor. Visiting. So we'll have to put the kettle again. And we'll find out what this person's been up to with these steamrollers. Hello. Right. Right. Well, we'll have a special guest in here soon. Oh, now we got next door with their bloody noisy WRX. Let's put me over here on the big screen. Oh, here we come. Here we come. The sun's, as you can see, the sun's beaming here and the visitors are coming in.
Hi, everybody.
Hello there. Hello, hello.
Hey,
Good afternoon, Emma.
sorry.
Hey, no, don't apologise.
I was down at Petrie.
Oh, I thought you might have been up here at Caboolture.
It got late because
I gotta see
I got involved with
Yeah.
short chocolate burning.
I'll grab this one from over here.
A short chocolate burning and that got out of hand.
Right.
Emma, how do you have tea? What? No sugar?
One sugar.
One sugar? Okay.
Right, grab a seat. We're live on YouTube with an audience of 7. I'd love to see this. Grab a seat. I want to see that whistle.
Oh yeah, it's an exciting project.
All right. Well,
Well, you're all set up here.
oh yeah. Yeah, we're all set up. I didn't have any plans to go live, but
Yeah.
I just thought, I'll go live and check out a few features. In fact, I'll. Where are we? Let's go here. There you are. See, you're on screen
yeah.
now. I'll take this other one out. So that's just the two of us
It's a
then.
bit flash.
You're on the old one. I'm on this one.
Oh, it's-
Well, everyone, this is Emma in
Hey.
person,
yeah,
and the chat. over
very
here.
scruffy, but it's all good.
Let's bring up the chat here, so we can.
Working for a living.
There we go. There we go. We've got the chat.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, how organised is this?
Oh yeah, this is
It's a bit impressive.
this is Restream. This is all software based. You can do it.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
I've got to have the time and hours to put into it
Oh,
that you do.
Well, I don't do much, I've learned off other people as well. It's very intuitive. If any, I see. If I go command,
Yeah,
plus
no,
it'll
you lost
make.
me.
No, you're right. Oh, if you go command plus, it just makes it bigger. I was wondering why it was bigger on there.
I just never get to it.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, look, it
Lots of
makes
thousands of other things to do.
Yeah, I know. But anyway,
And in
this
the middle of
is.
it, I had a short talk to Bernard. For
Oh, that's
4
good.
hours.
That's good.
That's what we did today.
For short talk for 4 hours. Right, this here. Now you do 3D printing.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe you do.
Actually, we've just got a new 3D printer, or my roomie's got a new 3D printer,
Mm,
which is much bigger than mine.
right. I tell you what I'm
So
going
we're
to
going
do.
to print one of these full size.
I'm just going to. Drop the
And I've had
door
to talk
a
to
bit.
Dallas this morning.
Hang on. I'll just drop the door a bit. Stop that sun beaming in. I know it's beautiful, but.
Yeah, you can probably see better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, the sun's beautiful and warm, but yeah. And now.
I've had to talk to Dallas,
Yep.
and now Doc's resigned or whatever he's done this week,
Oh,
or last
right.
week or the week before. Or
Oh,
he's nearly back. He'll be fine.
right.
But
Bit of dramas in the club.
oh, there it is. It happens every
It's a
day.
club.
Yeah. Doc does this about it once every 6 months
Oh right.
for a
Okay.
week. But he'll be back.
Right. Right. So we're just
if he
talking.
isn't working with stuff.
Oh no. Yeah, right, Cody. That's no good, man. Get into that Codral cold and flu tablet and take some of that.
Yeah. Careful,
But
'cause
we-
there's stuff going around.
Yeah, we've got 8 people watching.
Goodness gracious.
Some I know. I had had some spam before. Somebody came in and made some
Yeah.
rude comments, so I blocked them pretty quick. So, but you can see this one's using the old webcam, and this one here is using this new Logitech one. So you can see the
Okay.
difference in technology. That's a 12-year-old computer there.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, everyone can hear
You
everything.
can afford one of these every 12 years.
No, yeah. Well, this one's secondhand.
Okay.
There's another one upstairs. So I've got cameras going everywhere. So we've got these two. That one's there, and if I need to, I can plug another one in over there and have a view over here. Yeah, I've got it all going. But I want more. I want more cameras for more views, as in viewing angles. That is, viewing angles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're right, darling. Hang on.
Oh, she's such a legend.
Hang on. Righto. Oh, second packet. Oops.
Oh,
Biscuits. There you go.
yeah, the way that the biscuits were being.
Would you like a chocky Becky?
No, I'm good. I really am.
Well, this is what happens on a Sunday afternoon live stream. You get all the information that's
Yeah. more than you can possibly imagine.
more than possibly
Oh, this
you can
looks
imagine.
good.
Yeah. No, I thought I'm glad you dropped in actually.
Okay. Now, I sent you a text. I sent you a SMS or something
Oh,
about
right.
a fortnight or an hour ago, something like that.
Oh, right.
Don't stress about it.
Oh, there it is. Look at that. More coffee. Right. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
It's an hour ago.
Cool.
So I didn't get to Caboolture, didn't know there was anything on.
Mm.
I had to go to the Fire Station Museum and quote on a sign restoration.
Yep.
So I did that, And then talked to Karen about rally plate for Glenray Timber Festival. So we
Mhm.
talked about that. We did a test casting,
Ooh,
which is sort of okay, but the lettering came out fine. It's a oil cup. See that?
that's
The
it.
original Fowler equipment.
That's quite large, actually. So this is an aluminium, but it's a copy of.
It's a very poor copy at this point.
Right. So let's go here.
We know where to go forward though. Yeah, it's a better camera.
There you go. Yeah. So back in the day, manufacturers would put their stamp on it. Where is this thing?
Oh, this is a later one. Is it?
Yeah,
It's
it's
a standard one.
Yeah. So manufacturers were quite proud of where their equipment was made. Yeah. I've actually got two of those. I don't know where the other one's gone. And they would, on small things like this, they would put their name on it. I had it before.
There's another one there that's stamped, but you can't see that from
Yeah, yeah. So aluminium's a great medium to do casting in, especially if you're
well, just for a test.
just for a test. Yeah.
There's some interesting logistics with that, mostly because of the writing and then the grooves around it, and it's got to be supposed to be hollow too.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're going to shell cast them. Shell cast them, make a sodium silicate cured sand mold, like a hard mold that's not going to crumble.
Oh, okay.
In two pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So make boxes to pour to make them in, and then cure them in carbon dioxide.
Right.
And put them together inside the sand mold to give the detail.
Right.
Because we don't do things by halves here.
Oh, well, if you want to get something right, you need to do it right. So, however, now 3D printing, I reckon that'd be a nice one in 3D printing. This is one part of a steam whistle.
There's the rest.
Right. Now there's a top and a bottom to these. So that will look like that. Usually they're about there. And these here, these are chambers, and these chambers, hang on, we've gone.
You've lost them.
There we go. Yeah, it's because of the light. Oh, the light. Yes, we do. We just saw that.
That's not going to do it.
If I put my hand close, it'll brighten up. But as soon as I take it away,
Yeah,
it's that back red line. All right, let's cure that.
Oh, it's onto it. Look at you go.
No, too much. She's doing that from upstairs with her remote controls.
Oh, I see.
That'll do. Stop there. That one makes all the noise. Yeah, stop there.
You know, you could probably run this through your mobile phone and have pick up. If you program it in right, you might be able to have it so that it changes automatically with the sun.
Yeah, that's enough. That'll do. I don't know what she's doing.
No, you've got 30-second lag here.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, folks. No, too much. Don't. Yeah, no.
That's not terrible. Okay.
Well. Anyway, yeah, no, too much. Leave it. I'll just close that middle one. Stop what you're doing. Sorry, folks. We're just That's too much. Come on, you. Right. Sorry, folks. I think we've
good
got that
effort.
sorted now. I think maybe not. Anyway,
Good effort.
that's better. That's pretty good, actually.
That's all right.
Yeah. I thought you were doing something. Anyway, so that would be a nice size whistle.
Yeah, well, it'll be a nice size, full size. It's only 60%.
Yeah. Well, actually, all right.
It'll be much easier to cast. And Dallas says that he thinks we can cast it.
Mm.
He says, I'll have a go at it.
Yeah. So what's the difficult part?
Getting the metal to run through the veins. It's too thin, really, for brass.
Right.
That's one of the problems. The other thing is it's got to be cored because there's no draft on it.
What's draft?
Like, there's no... these are parallel,
Yeah.
right? So when you put it in the sand and ram it
Oh, okay. Yes.
in, it's not going to come out.
Yes.
So you can put draft on it, but you're going to lose some pitch and tone.
Yeah.
So what you do is make a sodium silicate core to go in each of these on a solid base.
Yeah.
And with a core box, like to ram it, and then cure the sodium silicate with carbon dioxide, which makes it go like water glass. It goes glass hard. And then you make a pattern with an indentation for the core, which goes in the sand. And you take that out and you put the core in, and then put the top on, and you've got a gap the same as
Right.
this here.
So with this
all the way
pattern,
around.
do you have to make the walls thicker?
Well, if it's 40% bigger, then the walls will be thicker.
Right.
But they don't want to be any thicker than the drawing, because I think that, see, this has got it's two pieces here. So there's a base, basically with the steam emission and a valve. And then it's got a plate which goes on there and leaves a 1/32 gap.
Yep.
And that air or the steam coming up through there goes past this curve here, or this piece here on this ledge.
Yep.
And that's what makes the noise. So, and these divide, stop it blurring.
Yeah. Because the one that I've got doesn't have those veins on it. It's just,
Does it work?
yeah, it's fine.
Okay. I don't know. That
Yeah.
one's got veins.
Yeah, I think I have a drawing that shows with the veins.
Yeah,
and
this
I have
is
seen
Great
that on-
Northern Railway.
Yeah. That's understandable how, I suppose, you don't want that blurring, do you? You want that nice, crisp,
So
tone.
whistles don't scale. You don't get sound and tone scale with size scale. The physics or whatever it is a little bit more complicated than that.
Yep.
So I think I'd make it full size. But Dallas says, let's have a go at casting one. So
I hear Shed Dog. Hello, baby girl. You come to see what's happening? Well, you've been lucky today. Lots of visitors.
yeah.
Huh?
You haven't been to Caboolture?
No, we had stuff to
Saw
do.
photos from Bill.
Stuff to do here. And even though it's just down the road.
Yeah.
No, I didn't go.
And
So-
so that's another job that it's another project that we need.
Or you don't need.
No, we don't really need it. But anyway, it's half done then.
Because I haven't gone any further with that tube either. For that
No, well, I
fabricated
don't
one.
know yet. He says, I reckon we cast it if you want to make a core box, and I think I can. But this is more of a... And I went and
Oh, look at that.
cleaned this up too, which is the original one.
Wow. That's the original one.
Yeah.
Look at that. Isn't
It's
that
not my
wonderful?
roller.
Yep.
There's a lot of copper in that. There's a nice bit of gunmetal.
Yeah.
Well, it's pink, isn't it, nearly?
So the
Compared to brass, which is
yeah. So both Emma and I have steamrollers that were built by this manufacturer, John Fowler of Leeds. Now unfortunately, they don't exist anymore. However, their legacy does live on, and you can find out lots of information about them if you want to look at that. But most manufacturers, you'd see it in this day and age, you'd put on with a sticker, or they might have a badge like this. Very rarely would they have a badge like this. But John Fowler was very proud, and there's this style. There's a couple of different styles. There's one that had Fowler in script writing, and that was more of an angle. And of course, that was on the headstock of the engine. So it was quite lovely and
right on the
pronounced.
front above the rolls.
Yeah. So that's
this
wonderful.
one had this one, and Mark's is different again.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was probably whatever they had in the box, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
It's whatever got cast last week. That's what
You're
you
probably
got.
right.
I think it might have been.
You're probably right. I think that happened more often than not. So I tell you what, I'm going to put the link to the stream in the chat. If any of you guys want to come on and have a chat, of course, you know, be kind, courteous, have clothes on, all that sort of stuff. Behave yourself.
He's got a bit of a fear of people having clothes on.
No, well, it's not me. It's YouTube.
Yeah, but you're just you got to give the warning. So
Yeah, you got to
give.
Well,
might be those sort of people.
well, I think one of them is, and we both know that person.
Yeah, Peter's good value.
He is. I'm surprised he.
He's pretty good at stepping up too. But he does live at Canyon. He lives north, so he gets sun. It's probably cold today. It'd be down to about 25.
Yeah, they'd be worried about. Yeah, they'd all have their jumpers on today. We actually.
Mine on.
Yeah, I know you have, but right now it's bloody
It's
warm.
quite warm. Yeah.
It really is. It's what is it? It's 18 degrees officially.
It's really nice.
I mean, if we're in the UK, we'd be down on the pebble beaches in our bathing suits, going for a swim.
Yeah, it's racing weekend at Skegness.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have to go to a different channel there, Stylesy. There's a. It's funny because when I first started this live stream, this gentleman here, Paul Styles, he's down in Adelaide. There's a couple of guys I know down in Adelaide. This gentleman here, Paul, and he put a couple of emojis in. Oh, Becky, where are you? You're further down south, aren't you? Anyway, there's this thing called Nightbot came in and gave a warning. It's an automated chat bot that you can have.
Yeah.
You can hook into your live stream and you can set certain keywords and Paul just put a couple of emojis in there and it gave him a warning for causing spam. But when I had a person come in before and write something, derogatory.
Was it a bot? Or was it
No, it was an actual person. It didn't do anything. So, Mount Gambier, that's right. You guys are all down there. You, G, and Stylesy, you're all down that way. Far out. So what are you now, Paul? Yeah. So this one here, Cody. Cody's up in Northern Territory.
Yeah.
Paul.
-3.
Yeah. Last night, -3 last night. Oh, that's for Cody. -3 in the Northern Territory. I didn't think you guys went below
It's
zero.
cold overnight.
Far out. Yeah, similar.
Yeah.
Very similar. So we've been going an hour now. Doing all right, actually. Not bad. Right, so no one's going to take the bait and come in, but we've got 10 people watching, so
Yeah, come on.
we're just sitting around having a chat. I'll get the other.
Come and show us what you're doing this afternoon. Sunday, you must be doing something.
Oh, they'd be all. No, they're all watching football.
Oh, is there football?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I had a guy. He was in Melbourne. He said, "Oh, I'm only here for a while. I've got to go watch the NRL."
What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
That's terrible, isn't it?
we're steam people. We don't know about these things. We don't watch that stuff where you kick a
This
ball around the paddock.
Only a day where I was not doing anything, and I did quote on a job and got it.
Oh, that's good.
And I'm
Sign writing?
yeah, restoration job,
Excellent.
which is nice.
Mm.
Pretty straightforward. And tomorrow I've got. Oh, tomorrow I probably should do some actual
What?
fowler restoration work.
What about actual work?
Oh, that's Wednesday. I'm back to day job.
Oh,
Tuesday I've got a work job.
Right. Right. So,
I had work yesterday, so I really haven't done it.
and in your spare time, Emma, you're doing sign writing.
Yeah, well, that seems to be becoming the day job. But
Wow.
we'll see how that goes.
Is that a good thing?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got more truck work than I can really handle at the moment.
Hey, Dogface, Simon, how are you, mate? Good afternoon. Thanks for being here. This is my friend Emma. Emma owns a steamroller as well. Simon's
It owns me.
Simon's down. You're down in Adelaide too, aren't you, Dogface? Yeah, crazy. But
It's a nice spot.
Becky's on his Xbox playing a game. Oh, cool. Big gaming event on the Xbox. See, gaming's huge.
Yes.
It's huge. It
Yeah,
really is.
Joe's at home gaming. He's on holidays because he's a school teacher.
Yeah.
That's the roomie.
And what does he play?
I've got no idea.
Right.
It's noisy.
Mm.
I haven't seen him since he's been on holidays, so I'm guessing I won't see him for another week.
Oh, that's right, Simon. You're down in Geelong. Yeah. So we got people all around the place, and eventually, when we get down there, we can go see these other traction engine owners, and we might take 5 minutes out and go see some other people.
Yeah.
Eventually, when we get down there, that's the plan anyway.
You going down?
Oh, one day, that's the plan. But
I
when
really need to get to the UK and have a look at the build sheets for a couple of numbers. That's what I need to do next year.
yeah, do you reckon you'd get them?
I reckon they're there. I reckon that they're blotted out and you can't read them. The computer can't read them, so they're not recorded.
Yeah. One of the guys I chat to, who's
I bet
Jamie.
build sheet for 16771 is between 16770 and 16773 in the book.
There's a guy, Jamie Matchin, I think that's his last name. That's how he's restoring a 2.3 as well. And I think in one of the conversations I had with him, he reckons I've got an example of a build sheet I can show you. And he reckons that this engine is in that book.
I'm sure
But
it is.
when
But when they've recorded it, there's been gaps in the information. Like there's fountain pen numbers that got blotted, or there's drips been on the book and you can't read some of the numbers, and they don't have the information. It's not been recorded because I think so. That's how I'd like to believe it. So next year I'll go and we'll do some homework.
Right. Well, Becky's playing a game called Never Winter. Right. That's one. Yeah, I've never heard of it either. I mean, I've heard of the Fortnite and all those, or one similar.
Probably
But
better game.
yeah, but
Last time I played computer games, Lara still had pointy boobs. And it's just to say that. That's kind of how it is.
yeah. Well, the graphics have been upgraded since
Yes.
then.
I did sit down and play Myst all the way through again 2 years ago.
Yep.
When it was re-released.
Yeah. No. Computer. I don't think I've touched a computer game since I was a teenager. But, yeah. Anyway, look.
No time.
If there's, that's right. When you oh no, I broke it. When you own a steamroller, or you do crazy things like work, unfortunately, it just or watch. I spend too much time on YouTube.
Well, it's a bit like that. I didn't watch a lot of YouTube last night, but I too tend to get down little rabbit holes that like tunnels that are very difficult to get out of.
Yeah, yeah, that's understandable. So,
Like this one.
yeah, they're difficult. Well, folks, I think I'm going to wrap it up at that. I appreciate you being here and watching Emma and I chat openly and candidly about our obsessions and steamrollers and things we don't know about. But
Let's do that.
we're going to go out and have a look at something on some back wheels of the steamroller that I'm sure Emma will be very interested in, because there's some questions I need to ask. And thanks everyone for joining in. We'll go out with the outro, and we'll catch everyone Tuesday night at 8 o'clock for another one, probably just by myself, and
Yeah.
I'll be a bit more organised, and
Probably
maybe
not be around. I may be, but I probably won't be, because
that's right.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Yeah.
I will probably listen on the way home in the car.
Yep, no worries. I appreciate anyone joining in and being part of it. Thanks everyone. Have a good one, guys. Take care of yourselves. See you next time. Why is that?
Just got the number.
No, it's fair.